So we had a pretty big visitor here in Las Vegas today. The Vice President Kamala Harris in town. She spoke to the United Steelworkers Union and also with local lawmakers about abortion rights.
Yeah, News 3's Brett Forrest was with her all day. He joins us live from Harry Reid International Airport, where you watched Air Force 2 take off.
Yeah, good evening, guys. The Vice President is coming here to Las Vegas with a string of legislative victories recently. That includes the CHIPS Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, which was passed by the Senate just on Sunday this week. So today in the MGM Grand behind me, the Vice President was letting people know about these recent successes. So she first started off her day addressing the United Steelworkers Union. She received standing ovations several times from the 2,000 attendees when she discussed strong unions, protecting pensions, and taxing corporations through that new Inflation Reduction Act. After that, the Vice President held a roundtable discussion with Nevada state legislators and Attorney General Aaron Ford on abortion protections, not only in Nevada, but countrywide. And that's even though abortion laws have been settled in Nevada law for about 30 years now. She's been meeting with state legislators around the country since Roe was overturned. And here's part of what she had to say.
That this is, yes, about the women of Nevada, but it's about the women of America. And in that way, I want to thank the Nevada legislature for what you've been doing. You all have been fighting on the front lines to protect women.
Now, one other interesting thing of note from that abortion rights roundtable I want to bring up is the Nevada State Senate Majority Leader. She did bring up that next year in the 2023 legislative session that the Democrats do plan to look to further enhance abortion protections here in the state of Nevada. Reporting live in Las Vegas, I'm Brett Forrest, News 3.
All right, Brett, appreciate that. Great work today, staying with the Vice President. Hey, the Republican National Committee has reacted to Harris's visit, saying, quote, the VP can drop in and make guest appearances all she wants, but the Biden administration and Nevada Democrats' failed records speak much louder than any speech she could give. A growing community means more resources needed to meet new demands, right? That includes hiring more firefighters.
News 3 Steve Wolford joins us live from Henderson, where people from all walks of life are stepping up to keep you and your family safe.
Yeah, that's right. I got the full recruiting pitch today from the Henderson Fire Department. Henderson, as we all know, is a city that's growing fast. So to meet that growing demand for fire protection, they they're getting ready to open a new station in a few months. They also have a second new station still pending city approval. So to make sure the ranks are filled, they are recruiting like crazy.
So the City of Henderson just graduated a cadet academy about 3 weeks ago. That was Cadet Academy 51. And we right after that started a new cadet academy, class 52.
With back-to-back firefighting academies, Henderson Deputy Fire Chief Scott Vivier says recruits are a hot commodity right now.
The class is now 3 weeks into their training of a 20-week training program with 22 new firefighters and firefighter trainees that will be used to staff our 12th fire station, which is opening this December.
And those recruits aren't just 20-somethings looking for a rewarding career.
The group, my fellow recruits, have all been amazing. Age doesn't really seem to be a thing that anybody notices. We have 21-year-olds and 41-year-olds and everything in between.
Many, like 30-year-old Brandon Hill, didn't walk right into firefighting. Before he decided to climb on top of that engine and start learning how to run fire hoses, he was a competitive gymnast and a gymnastics teacher with a degree in kinesiology.
Getting to combine serving the community as well as being able to maintain my fitness really pulled me in.
Recruits like Brandon are also being pulled in by stats compiled by U.S. News & World Report. They show firefighting is the 13th highest paying job without a degree, with 27,000 job openings expected by 2030.
We would certainly say that we do believe this is the best career in the world. And what those stats show is what we find. And I think part of the staying power is, one, the work is satisfying, but two, it's the family atmosphere that we work in. You know, we work together for 24 hours a day for lots of years. And so your fire station is also known as a firehouse.
Henderson, by the way, says they're anticipating having at least one firefighting academy a year for the next 5 years. And pardon the expression, but the City of Las Vegas Fire Department and Clark County are also recruiting like their hair is on fire.
Our focus to education, and some Clark County School District students are still waiting for their first day back to class. A group of parents waiting in long lines to get this all settled.
Yeah, some frustration there,
Yeah.
no doubt. Why shared housing? Well, that's the reason. Crisis in the Classroom investigative reporter Tiffany Lane shares an update on that process that's left some families scrambling. Tiffany?
Yes, you know, we were here at the Education Services Division yesterday, and there were many very frustrated families just waiting to get through that shared housing process that's very new to them. They say it's been very confusing. Well, we came back today just to get an update, and there was some good news. We spoke with a lot of the families we spoke with today said that the process was a lot smoother today and their kids are able to get back in the classroom. They actually shared some advice for those families who are still waiting to get through that process.
This year's been kind of different. So, you know, we're all trying to figure out the new format they having and stuff like that.
Diego Pinto is one of many parents who stopped by the Education Services Division Wednesday, making sure that his son will finally be able to start school as soon as possible. But he says the shared housing process and the online application have been slightly challenging for him.
I'm on my third trip now for this year.
To this location?
Not just this location. I've went to the other ones. I went to the schools. So, but here they told me to come over here. They gave me a portal to log in and stuff, but it doesn't work. Then I call the numbers, it doesn't work. So it's been, but I'm here.
And he's not the only one.
We need more information, like the school telling us more information than the people here telling us the information, so we come late.
We also received a tip from a News 3 viewer who says, "I feel the frustration the other parents are going through. I have 2 kids that are out of school because we are waiting to hear from Share Housing. The school office is unable to give us any answers." The district made changes to the shared housing process where families' proof of residences are verified. You are required to provide certain documentation before students can be enrolled in classes, including utility bills or bank documents, for example. You also need a notarized copy of the shared housing verification request form. Before, the process was handled by each school through a residential affidavit. This year, it's being handled by the school district through the Office of Shared Housing. We spoke with Lionel Myrick, who was able to get everything done at the site on Wednesday.
I do suggest, you know, if you can have it notarized before you get here, it'd be great.
And why is that?
Due to the wait time and, you know, I just think it'd be better through that process in there.
Unlike the frustration we heard from parents waiting in long lines there Monday and Tuesday, Myrick and several others say the process didn't seem as bad today.
Yeah, they said I can go to school tomorrow.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
What are you excited most about for going to school?
Learning.
Learning. And are you sad you missed a few days? What's your favorite thing to learn?
Math.
And the district says that as of 4 p.m. Tuesday, CCSD had processed more than 9,600 shared housing applications. But for now, what have your first days of school been like? As always, continue sending your tips to my tip line, schooltips@news3lv.com, or call 702-805-0489. Back to you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.